Hi guys, I'm just going to do a quick video here, make you aware of something that I can offer people now. You'll be aware that I'm not just about exercise and nutrition. Obviously I do that, but when it comes to weight loss, fat loss, gaining more energy, it's often something else which is the issue. Now this isn't a mindset video, this is going a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole. You see, if we just did exercise, some people might get results, but then other people might not, okay? The trouble is these days, a lot of people are very stressed and they have gut health that doesn't really serve them too well. And from personal experience, I can certainly vouch for the fact that if you don't address these areas, if you have them, they're not going to actually, whatever you do isn't going to help, okay? So what I can do here is I can help with that. We can look at different areas of the body of what's possibly happening or not happening. You see, if we're just doing exercise and a bit of nutrition, what we're kind of doing is just trying to put the tail on the donkey. We're guessing in a way, we're always going to be guessing. It might come off, but then it might not. There might be something going on inside of you that's kind of holding back what you could be getting. You're kind of not reaching your full potential. So anyway, got this questionnaire, okay? Now, in an ideal world, we would put everyone through various tests, stool tests and things like that, but they are expensive and not everyone is prepared to go down that route. So the next best thing is that we can give you this questionnaire. It's quite detailed, to be honest. It will take you a good 20 to 30 minutes to do, but it's got a lot of detail in here, and I'll go through it. All different kind of questions with different areas of the body. It's quite simple. You ask a question and it's either you tick 0, 1, 2 or 3, and then you total them all up, and then what that will do is give you a better idea. So different various areas of the body here. I'm just going to talk about these first bits here. So your gastrointestinal section, which is your stomach, your gut, which is very common for things to flare up here. So if you fill out the form and you end up with like a high number in any of these areas, that gives us a clear indication of an area that we probably should start to focus on a little bit more. So rather than trying to do more exercise or eat less like most people would try and do, there could be something that's kind of inhibiting your results. So just for example, you could have, let's say, too much bad bacteria in your gut. You might not be digesting your food very well. You might not be absorbing it too well. Okay, these are all common areas of the gut and the stomach which kind of inhibit people's results, because if you can't digest and absorb very well, you're going to probably overeat. You're not going to get the good stuff from the food that you need. Okay, so cravings and overeating is very common here. And that's just a brief kind of pass over the gut there, but then you could move on to, let's say, the liver and gallbladder area. Now if you have a slight dysfunction in the liver, you're not going to be able to digest fats very well. So if you're eating healthy, you're eating healthy amounts of protein and you're eating healthy fats, you can't break that fat down, you've already got a little bit of a problem. And the liver is where we do that. So if there's something that's not quite working with the liver and it just needs a little bit of a clean, this is a vital area that we need to focus on. And again, this form will help us highlight that. And then there's Blood glucose, okay, so again that's another common area. Blood sugar management is something that I suffered with a lot last year, and that really dramatically improved my sleep and my energy levels. And then there's adrenal function, again struggled with that too. So morning energy and not being able to sleep at night is the easiest way to explain this. So if you've got adrenal issues, again, you're going to struggle. So I'm just going to talk about those few bits there here. I don't want to bore you with this, but if these bits don't work, certainly if the gastrointestinal bit's not working properly, all of the other areas are not going to work. They're going to be inhibited. It always starts here. This is in order for a reason. So most people would show up here. That's very common. So when you fill out the form, it gives us an indication of what we might need to focus on. Now, this isn't a form that's going to, I don't want to do it because it's going to come out with something scary. It's really not that. This is kind of speeding up your results. So again, if you're just pinning the tail on the donkey, you're going to be guessing it might work and it might not. By doing this, we're almost putting you, let's say, on the map with this GPS system to focus on the bit that you need to look at more. And then your results will come quicker, faster, and it'll be a lot more enjoyable. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a brief description of that. This is something that I can now do, and it's pretty damn awesome. So if anyone is interested in knowing a bit more about this, just ask. It's not something I'm going to push onto people. It's an additional little service that I can do. It takes a little bit of my time, but the reward will be very impactful. Okay, I'll leave it with you. Just let me know. Take care.